All right, so this is the teardown of my DIY flux capacitor. Should be around 20 bucks to make something like this. Here's sort of a close-up. It is made from a tin cookie box, and it has some paint and a color printed piece of paper in there and some EL wire and some stickers with writing on it. And it lights up 3 different ways. It's got static blue, slowly flashing, and rapid flashing. It's got a button on the back for that. All right, so here is the teardown. So the cookie tin you can get from Container Store. That's where I got mine from. And when I got mine, I forget what color it was originally painted, but I painted it silver to sort of match the flux capacitor design in Back to the Future. But I just saw on their website that they now sell these in just silver, so it's already sort of like a metallic finish, but on the front, see, I didn't paint this one, it was already black, which sort of matches the movie, but so that one comes metallic as well, so you might want to paint that sort of thing. But so here's the teardown. So let me pop this lid off. So here's the lid. It comes with sort of this acrylic sort of window, and it's got this red sticker writing. So you can buy one of those label makers, and yeah, you can look at the lettering online to get, you know, sort of the placement and the exact wording and that sort of thing. So that was pretty much it for the lid. On the inside, I have some of these 1/8 inch foam board spacers to sort of keep the inside in, and you'll see that in a second. So I'll take those out, just have 2 of those. So here is the main part, but let me just quickly go over the tin. So now you can get the tin sort of in this metallic sort of sheen on the outside too. It has this hole drilled in the back for a button, and I'll show you that in a second, but that's pretty much it for the box. All right, so here's sort of the quote-unquote hard work, but it's pretty easy to set up. So I have, for the depth, I have about 2, let me see, I can measure this. I have about 2 inches. It's 1.64 inches of foam. I just used what I had available, so it's just this regular styrofoam. Each one of these thicknesses is 0.7 inches, or just less than 3/4 of an inch, and I just glued them together using some of this Gap filler, this foam spray. Great stuff, I think that's what it's called. And you see some duct tape on the back. So what is inside here, if I can sort of pull this out. So this is the control unit for EL wire. You can take it apart right here, and it uses 2 AA batteries, and it has this button right here, and when you press it, well, maybe it needs to complete a circuit, but when you press that button, that's what I'm pressing through the back of the unit. Okay. Why is this not working right now? Okay, so I'm not sure why it's not working right now, but you saw it in use earlier. Maybe the batteries died right then. So this EL wire, you can sort of see some close up right there. It's basically punching through the first sheet of foam, and I believe this is why I had 2 sheets of foam. So you can see on the front, I just printed out this graphic. It's the back of the flux capacitor sort of thing. It has these red and yellow sort of tubes coming up, but that's all just like printed. But then the actual EL wire is coming out of here. Now there's EL wire and EL, I think it's called tape or something like that, stuff that's thicker. You can try and use the EL tape. It would just be like one wide piece, something like this. I just worked with what I had. So I was literally sort of threading this EL wire through, so it would come out of here, go into here, go underneath, come out of here, go into there, wrap around back, come into here, go into there, stuff like that. So just sort of like sewing this EL wire through there. That would be through the first piece of foam, and then I put the second piece of foam behind it just to act as sort of like a cover. I'm not sure why this battery is not working. Let me try some new batteries. Okay, there we go. So you can see sort of like the back coming out like that. And then when you press this one time, you might hear a high-pitched sound. I'm not really sure what that is, but it is from the flashing. There we go. So yeah, that's about it. So when you put this together, I kind of dug a little trench for this thing to be in there, so it goes upside down like that. So when I reach through the back, there's my button right there. So I'm just kind of holding this in with duct tape. It shouldn't take you too long to make. It's really not that hard. And something like that. All right, so once that's done, that would go in the box like so. And if you look at the side of this foam, I kind of cut it at an angle to just sort of fit easier. So this kind of flops around here like that. That's why I have these little spacers made out of just regular foam board, and I used black foam board so it wouldn't really show up too easily. Put some double-sided tape on the back. Just kind of sit in there. And the top goes on like that. And I just made a hole in the back, like I said before, for that button. So right now I kind of just have to like get my finger in there, but there we go. So I think the fast flash kind of looks the best. So the tin is about $8 to $10. The EL wire you can probably get for about $6. And then you kind of just really need the foam, the piece of paper, some glue, this red lettering stuff if you already have one of these. So yeah, you can just use scrap foam and that sort of stuff. So there is the $20 flux capacitor. Thanks for watching.